What's up, guys? Welcome back. So today we're looking at this beautiful SG by Epiphone, the 1964 standard reissue, inspired by Gibson custom line, and it's awesome. I gotta say, I really love it. So let's talk about it. Alright, so here we have it. I won't talk about the specs and all that because you can look at that in the website and the millions of videos that people will post. Millions, maybe a lot, but the dozens of videos you'll find. But I just want to talk about it in general, the feel, my impressions of it, what I think of it, and is it a good value? So out of the box, I really cared for the finish. I like that it's sort of satin, but it's a little bit more glossy than satin, so it's a nice in between. As I compare it to my old 61 Les Paul SG by Epiphone, the previous inspired by Gibson custom, this one is way better in many ways. Better neck, better finish. You can actually see the wood grain on this one. The pickups are better. You have the Maestro. Obviously the Gibson open book headstock. Yeah, right out of the box, I love the finish. I love that it was darker than the 61. It just looks cooler, in my opinion. It just looks better, right off the bat. You can just tell the shape is just a little sharper around the edges. It just feels more like a Gibson, like the standard, SG Standard 60s or 61, whatever they have right now. It has the same type of vibe. I think the edges are a little bit softer on this one than on the Gibson. I think Gibson is a little sharper, but this is definitely sharper than the previous Epiphone iteration. You can really just see the bevels. They look really good. It's just really great. So the best part of an SG to me is the bevels. I think they look really good. Great neck on this one. The previous one, I felt like the neck was too much of like a D. It had like some kind of like a shoulder that was really uncomfortable around here to play. And it was fun, you could play it, was great. I enjoyed it, but when I compare it with this one, this neck is way better. It reminds me of my Sheraton, which is one of my favorite necks. So this is a great neck. It's more like a C, but not quite. It's between a C and a D, but it's not as clunky. This feels really smooth. It's a very nice shape. Besides that, we obviously know we have the Custombuckers, which are like $500 on themselves. The Maestro is good. It stays in tune for me. I haven't had tuning problems. I changed the strings. Obviously, I went to my favorite, which are Diodario XS. Put some lubricated the nut in the saddles, and it's been really great. And so anyways, that's what I think of it. I think it's a great investment. Oh, I wouldn't call it an investment. It's a great purchase. It's fun, brings me a lot of joy. I think it's worth the money, for what you get. I think you're getting a really solid guitar that looks great and feels great and plays great, sounds great. And so I think it's worth it. For this one, I paid actually cheaper than what it's worth. I paid $934 for this brand new. I was able to find a nice deal online, and I don't even know how that happened, but it happened, and I'm happy. I saved about $450 after taxes. Great guitar. The case comes with a case that is great. So let's hear it a little bit. And a lot of demos, you get an SG and they play, immediately they go into rock. But I want to really show that an SG has great clean tones as well. So that's what I'll be playing. Maybe I'll do a little bit overdrive here and there. And for the overdrive, I'll be using the JHS Not a Dumble right now, and All these are off. I'm only using the reverb from the JHS 3 Series reverb because the Origin doesn't have a reverb. So, and I love reverb. Anyways, this is my clean. It's what we got going on. That's the neck pickup right there. Everything is up. Let's go to the middle position. Here's the bridge position. Cool quackiness too, but not super quacky at all. It just feels good. I think usually SGs have like a you know, they have that sort of like very mid-rangey, very quacky, but this one doesn't feel that way too much, and I think I like that, you know. I think the tone is very usable. And so back to the neck pickup. If I roll down the tone, what do we get? Nice mellow. Right now I'm at 5. If I roll down the volume, it's pretty soft. Anyways, let's try a little overdrive. So this is the JHS, not a Dumble. That's about halfway on the overdrive there. That's a neck pickup. Sorry, no, that was the bridge pickup. My apologies. That was the bridge pickup. Let's go to the neck pickup. Back to the bridge pickup. I'm gonna move move a little bit here because I have the tone pretty mellow here. So I'm gonna add, put the gain all the way up, and we're gonna add a little clarity there. That's it. What do you think? I think it's pretty dope. I think it sounds great. It's comfortable. It's heavier than I expected, but it is nice. It's comfortable. Once you get used to it, it's fine. You can't complain about an SG weight, right, at all when you have Les Pauls. But I don't really care. It's just I thought it would be lighter, but it's cool. I think it's probably the vibrola here. Other than that, nothing. That's not even a problem. But anyways, I think it's a great guitar. I recommend it, honestly. If you're looking for an SG and you don't have the funds for a Gibson, this is a great alternative. I don't have any problems with the tremolo, vibrola. With the tremolo, stays in tune great. I've played sets with it already. I've rehearsed for hours with it already, and it stays in tune, sounds great, plays great, and so I feel safe taking it out on gigs, and I feel comfortable and I feel confident that it's going to deliver and it's going to be trustworthy. So anyways, those are my thoughts. I like it. If you like SGs, if you're looking for an SG, I think this is a great choice to save some money. Anyways, thanks for watching. Until next time.